Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, this is, if you saw my last few videos, this is my newly built junkyard AR build from Spare Parts. Spare parts given to me, parts taken off other ARs I owned, and stuff I bought cheap from either military surplus or online stuff. Today we're going to start the Fireclean process on this gun. Now, I've had this for years sitting on the shelf collecting dust. I got this for free. I think when I bought it, a Magpul stock, a high-end Magpul stock. And I got another bottle also years ago for free. Now, like I said, thank God I got it for free because this is pretty expensive stuff. But I got it for free, so I'm going to try it. I did put it on a Glock 17. And one of my revolvers, my Smith & Wesson Model 60. But after I fell in love with this stuff, XF7, I stopped the experiment because I just love this stuff so much. XF7 gun grease. I just went back and took the Fireclean off of my Glock and something else. There's another gun I did. I don't remember what it was, but I took it off and I put XF7 on it. And the only one I still use this for is on my Model 60 revolver. And I'd be saying, well, that's not much of a test. You're right, because there aren't much friction going on a revolver, so it's good for that. But as far as I'm concerned, you want to know the good tests of a good lube? An AR15 with its tight tolerances and the way it likes to be fired wet. Why not? That's how I learned about this stuff, frog lube. You've seen me do many videos on this stuff. I love this stuff also very much. I used to have this all in all my guns before, again, XF7 came along, and I took everything, all my frog lube guns, with the exception of my AR15. My Colt AR15, I left that on there because I've had so much in the Colt ARs, it's too much work to do it, and it was working good. I haven't had a single jam, misfire, anything since I've been using it, so I still use it for that AR. I use XF7 on my Stag Arms AR and my AR22. So now I'm going to take my spare parts build and we're going to try the Fireclean experiment with it on it. So what we got to do first is break it down. We got to take all the old solvents off. You can see here I got the Chicago cleaner here. I'm going to put the bolt carrier group in there. Alright, I got simple green in there, so we're going to degrease that, and I'm going to use frog lube super degreaser for the rest of the gun. So we'll wait a little while till this heats up more, and we'll come back, we'll break it down, and we'll start the process. Alright, we're back. Our sonic cleaner is warmed up, hot, so the bolt carrier's in there. There goes the bolt. The firing pin, cotter pin, and we're also going to put the charger handle in there also. Set timer. 7 minutes. Hear it going. Now we will start degreasing the rest of the rifle. Put that over there. I'm not going to go too much into this, folks. It's pretty much a simple wipe down and take off. I'm going to use simple green. Frog lube degreaser, super degreaser is great stuff. My favorite degreaser. That and the simple green, which I'm using on the bolt carrier right now. So we're just going to spray it on and take all the old oils and solvents off. This is really nothing to it. It's not more than spray on, wipe down, let dry. So I'm going to show you for a few minutes how this works. If you want to know how to degrease a gun, go look at my other videos, whether I'm putting on Fireclean, frog lube, or XF7. Same process. All these natural products, you gotta take off the old solvents, which is I have no problem with, because when you consider the workspace I'm in, there's not much ventilation, and you consider my wife has the nose of a bloodhound. and you can smell it from all upstairs in the damn attic. This has made my home pretty peaceful. She doesn't complain about it smelling like Hoppy's number 9, or another product I love very much, Bottle Store. I love Bottle Store, but you know, she complains about that also. So whether you decide to use Fireclean, Frog Lube, or XF7, they're all natural. They don't smell toxic. They're not toxic, but they all kick ass. Well, we'll find out how good Fireclean is, but I got valves for Frog Lube, XF7, and Bottle Store. That's pretty much going to be it here. When I get all the mold solvents off. Now the one thing about Fireclean is you don't have to use this type of stuff. Fireclean says regular paper towels, if you believe it or not. So we're going to put that to the test eventually. And we did that quickly. I'll put some more on, but I just want to show you how I'm going to do the lower real quickly. Again, it's really not much to it at all. Spray on, wipe off, let dry. Now obviously I'm going to go back and do this again, but I'm just showing you, if you see my videos for the first time, or you're new to firearms or ARs, or you're interested in these products, this is why I'm doing it for you right now. I'm going to give you a basic course. Not that it's hard, like I said. And that's basically it, folks. That's how you degrease your gun. Now the only way you know is, when it dries, you're gonna feel that it's still greasy. You add more. If it's metal, we'll leave it alone. So we're gonna leave the video like this as it is for now. I'm not gonna bore you degreasing the whole gun. You get the point, and we'll be back shortly. All right, we're back. This has been degreased with the Frog Lube. Not that you're really going to be able to tell from this camera, but went over a few times, make sure the grease is off. Going by the Merrill, if you're nothing but Merrill, no grease. Lower is good to go. Put that in the side, same thing with the upper. Not that you can really tell, but I figure I'll show you anyway. In about 1 minute, exactly 64 seconds, the charging handle and the bolt carrier and bolt will be done in the excuse me, Chicago sonic cleaner. So yep, these have been dry now quite a while. They're ready to go. I'll put that there next to the lower. We're down to about 34 seconds. I'll just give you a little spiel on Fireclean. Alright, let's see. It's supposed to make cleaning these of your guns real easy. Claims you only need paper towels, but it's Bounty, Brawny, any one you want. Paper towels is all you need. Keeps carbon from sticking, in this case, to the bolt carrier group, and M4, hopefully 3 grams. It's non-hazardous, non-toxic, no odor, which is a good thing. Super long-lasting lubrication, extreme heat resistance, deep, powerful cleaning, dissolves fouling, biodegradable, which is a big thing. Safe for all bores and all firearm finishes, which is a big thing. You know, like Bottle Store has been some controversy where this is good on stuff like gold-plated stuff or silver-plated stuff. I've heard different opinions. I don't know. This is basically, from what people say, it's Crisco. vegetable oil, and it is vegetable oil based. And obviously, it's not entirely vegetable oil, because if you ever handle vegetable oil, it's a lot greasier than this stuff. They had to put some additive in this to make it not so greasy, and to keep it to make it bond to the metal the way it does. Now, there've been all kinds of graphs on YouTube about the chemical makeup of it. Well, okay, no problem. Non-flammable, non-combustible, and it's patent pending. So here's your breakdown on Fireclean. Alright, shut the heat off. Oh, babe, it's hot. Don't burn yourself, Maddie. Woo! That's hot. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, baby. See, I should have wore some latex gloves to get my hand in there. Alright, here's the bolt. Oh, baby. Yeah, I'm just going to do it easy. Here's the firing pin. And I got to look for that one little pin. Oh, man, it's hot. Alright. Well, that's it. We're going to let this dry. We'll come back. I'll find the cotter pin and we'll start the lubrication process. Okay, we are back. Everything's pre-dried off, and let's begin. Now, just like XF7, Fireclean says, don't overdo it. No need. Okay, the one thing I really like about Fireclean, like I do about Frog Lube and XF7, since they're all natural, no need to wear latex gloves, so you don't get all those Kimballs inside of you. So that I do like. You see, all you gotta do is coat it. So, don't gotta wear gloves, don't gotta worry about chemicals. The process of putting this on is a lot simpler, a lot less time consuming than Frog Lube, but at the same time, with the initial process, it's a lot more tolerable than trying to put Frog Lube on. At the same time, isn't nearly as quick as XF7. Now the way this goes, you're supposed to keep putting this on, let it dry, and if it soaks right in the middle, you put another coat on. You keep putting these coats on until it can't take anymore. Once it won't soak anymore, that means you're done with the initial process. That could be a while. Like I said, I pretty much degreased all this. The bolt was in there. The bolt carrier was in the sonic cleaner for about, I had it in there for quite a while. For 14 minutes. With Simple Green. Like I said, not an exciting process. I'm not going to bore you too much. See, it definitely smells like my fast food days. Making chicken nuggets and French fries at the old Roy Rogers. If you don't know what that is, it used to be a big time fast food restaurant on the East Coast. In other parts of the country, it's pretty much called Hardee's. Same exact thing, just a different name. It's kind of like Dr. Pepper up in the Northeast and Mr. Pibb down south. Alright, so you pretty much get the point. As I'm awaiting for today's big game, known as the Judge Kavanaugh vote, let's get that man in. He's a big time Second Amendment supporter. People say he's not conservative enough. You know, like Scalia or Alito. Yeah, I definitely hear where you're coming from. But remember what Donald Trump has to deal with right now. A very, very small margin of error. And because he promised to protect the Second Amendment, and Judge Kavanaugh has been a die-hard Second Amendment supporter, that alone is worth getting him on the court. Alright, listen, I'm going to leave it like that for the lower. There's going to be more going on later, obviously more on the inside. I just wanted to show you how it goes on. So we're going to put the lower on the side. We'll start with the upper now. Again, bone dry. Like I said, this could take quite a while. The initial process of Fireclean is pretty tedious, but at the same time, a lot easier than frog lube. Yeah, but I'm listening to Dianne Feinstein fall apart the seams over there. Screw her. She should have been in jail years ago. Alright, now we'll go to the up here. It says just one drop. Just cover the metal. Don't saturate it right away because you have to let it soak in. So it's a lot like frog lube where it has to soak into the metal. Where XF7, it's pretty much forms practically a force field on the outer part, which is fine. Whenever it works, I've used frog lube on my Colt AR long enough to know that stuff kicks ass. I've used XF7 long enough, I don't know, just about all my guns to know that stuff is the best. And Battle Store, for all you who got into this whole match, who likes Battle Store speaks for itself. I've used Battle Store on other things other than guns, leather, rubber, clean my wood steps. Or maybe you're just one of those old-time Mobile One people, motor oil, bearing grease. And in defense of those people, bearing grease works. So does Mobile One. I mean, if you could... Yeah? Yeah. Alright. Alright, hold on. My wife called me. I have to pick up my little one soon. Gymnastics. I've learned sometimes when things don't go right in your video, you just move along. brush with this. Put some on my finger for the M4 feed ramps. Ah, way too much. Bad job, Maddie. Well, it'll soak in for sure, that's for sure. Alright. You get the point. I'm going to put the upper side down. We'll see how well that dries. Here's the charging handle, same thing. This is a tedious process to watch on camera, I know, but we're going to be cutting it off real soon because you get the point. Just cover the metal lightly. Here's the charging handle. Here's your bolt carrier. This is definitely bone dry. 14 minutes with simple green at a very hot temperature. Definitely degrease the entire bolt carrier. And I'm racing against time here. Just want to show you real quick. Just cover the metal. That's all it says. Alright folks, we're going to wrap up this session real soon. Get down to the nitty gritty for the first round. Just cover the metal. Okay. Bolt is covered. We definitely do not do the firing pin. There's the cam pin. That's not hard on at least, last but not least, the firing pin. Not the firing pin. Firing pin spring. That's it, folks. Alright. We're going to leave it there for now. We'll talk to you later. Alright, we're back. It's 24 hours later, and to my surprise, the first coat is all we needed. It's shiny. Last time I did this on my Glock pistols, it took about 3 coats for it to soak through until it stopped. My revolver needed 2 coats, but the AR15, I degreased it, especially the bolt carrier. See, it's still shiny here. You saw the bolt carrier go in the sonic cleaner there. Still on here, so just needed 1 coat. So we're going to put it back together, and we should be done here. Alright, bolts put back together, and we'll put back the rest of the gun. See how she feels. Go. There's one thing. There we go. Put back together. Yep, she feels slick, she feels new, and she feels tight. The only thing left to do is go out and test shoot her now. And I promise when I get some range ammo, I'm going to fire the first shots for you guys to see. One, to see if it works, or if it blows up in my face, or if it functions right. And we'll see how well I sighted this thing in it also. So, looking forward to that. I also have my gotta finish up my 5,000 round test run on my C39, so we should have a pretty fun, busy fall. So there it is. As far as I'm concerned, my build is officially complete. Of course, nope, that's the wrong one. So we'll get some good range ammo. It will be brass since it's and there it is. Looking for my sling. They told you this is the one accessory all rifles, shotguns must have. Good holster. It's a good sling for a long gun. As they said, this is a unique cases, made in the USA, 2-to-1 convertible sling. Now, if you saw my last video, you say, well, why would you want a unique cases one? Well, this is the HK hooks. I've never had a problem with the HK hooks slings, or the regular standard cases. The only ones I've had a problem with is their quick detach ones. But the HK hook assemblies have held up awesome. So there it is. Should be put away in a safe. And pretty soon, hopefully, we'll do a, let's see, 30, 60. Hopefully we'll fire about 150, 200 rounds to see how it does when I first shoot it. Alright folks, if you have any questions about my build, where I got the parts, or what you think, or what you would have done in your build, let us know in the comments below. Take care, God bless you. It is Sunday. Yanks won last night, beat the Sox. We're going back to the Bronx 1-1. Protect your loved ones. If you don't do it, no one will do it for you. God bless you. Stay safe. We'll see you next video.